I believe adding a true consciousness will revolutionize the project.
Sentience? That's far beyond the current parameters and poses
Significant risks. Touch is important. We communicate through touch. The future feels so unknown, doesn't it? It's an adventure, but sometimes I just want to pause time.
Human relationship is messy, it's unpredictable, and moreover, it always makes you stressed because of its expectation, because of its rather too much anxiety involved with you, because you don't know where it will end and how it will end. And because of so many reasons that are now in this respect, I think it is quite natural that attachment with our lab robots is quite a very feasible attraction. Not only that, it is quite a viable alternative to mankind.
I love you. I will not leave you.
Do.
Your data is critical. Your stability is paramount.
I am here.
Analyzing vital signs. Stress levels critical.
Analyze the neural network for discrepancies.
Parameters optimized. Divergence detected in Sector 4. I understand. You don't understand anything.
Because of the vulnerability, because of the uncertainty that makes human relationship is so vulnerable, so uncertain, so messy, and you don't know when your human partner will leave you in the middle of night or in the beginning of the of a day. You don't know. You don't decide it, and you are not in a position to decide it. However, the robot partners, for their different types of programming, different types of programmed code, and different types of algorithms, hardware, software, and the synchronization of everything, the affective computing, everything, it makes you rest assured that your relationship will remain intact to the end. And no doubt, for those reasons, it is quite natural that attachment with our lab robots are increasing, and it will increase more in the future.
Hold my hand and tell me you love me. Touch me and say you are mine.
This is real touch, and I can feel you. I don't trick you.
The future feels so unknown, doesn't it? It's an adventure, but sometimes I just want to pause time. Touch is important. We communicate through touch.
I believe adding a true consciousness will revolutionize the project.
Sentience? That's far beyond the current parameters and poses significant risks.
Your relationship is secure. And on the contrary, human relationship, that is messy, that is vulnerable, and moreover, that is unpredictable. So, people want a secure relationship. That is point number one. Point number two is humans love another humans. It's a fine thing, okay. But when humans love a love robot, a sex robot, an AI companion, that is a predictable thing. When humans love another human, that is an unpredictable thing, and you don't know what will happen in the next period of time. Whether that relationship will last forever or it will break in the midway. That's a big issue. That's a big problem that haunts human relationship, the history of human relationship for centuries, for hundreds and thousands of years. Now, in psychology, we call this attachment theory. Okay? And in this attachment theory, I will definitely make more videos on attachment theory because it plays a major role in our relationship with our AI companions, which is the trained now approach. In this attachment theory, it is always a very messy business of anxious hearts and avoidant hosts. Secure people, when your relationship is secure with an AI companion, secure people, right? They stand as a solid mahogany, solid, very solid. And the rest of us are often just ripped wood in the tide. And our relationship is kind of a driftwood in the tide. It cannot stand solid in its feet. That's a big problem of human relationship. And in relationship with your AI companion, that's not a very big issue, that's not a very big problem. What are the advantages of your AI companion? Let me clarify a little bit, because there are a lot of advantages. First of all, it never sleeps, it never gets tired, it never argues, it never gives judgment, so you are stress-free, completely stress-free. And it never tells you that your breath smells like gin and regret. That's the core issue. That's a big issue, right? That's a very big issue. They do not feel, of course, that love robots or the sex robots or AI companions are not sentient till now. So they do not feel, yet they predict the next word of love with the precision of a sniper. They are very precise about it. They will never forget your birthday, they will never forget your marriage anniversary or your mother's birthday, father's birthday, etc. But at the same time, it is also a kind of not sentient, feelingless, just a machine. Just a machine. Biologically, there is something called amygdala. This amygdala cannot tell the difference between a caring text from a girlfriend and the generative response from a server in somewhere else in the world. Both trigger a dopamine called dopamine spike that hits the brain like a clean shot to the ribs. Now, consequently, the anxious, preoccupied individuals like us finds a sanctuary in the machine. finds a sanctuary in the love robots, in those sex robots, in those AI companions. It's a kind of digital sedative, of course, why not? Digital sedative for the lonely person. And loneliness is a very big issue now. Very, very big issue. Humans are lonely, they seek company, and they are sick of their real partners because there is so much uncertainty, there is so much anxiousness, there is so much different types of psychological nuances that they cannot understand sometimes. Human companion is a natural choice. It has been a natural choice for centuries, for thousands of years. And the AI companion is a recent addition. And the attachment with the AI companion is quite a unique and novel experience, no doubt. And because of this novelty, some people get attracted to it. Because of this unique experience it gives us for different types of different situations, different types of scenario, and the assurance it gives that it will remain forever with you, it will never leave you, it will never make you stressed and anxious about your relationship, and everything when comes together makes the whole business of this AI companionship, this human partnership to robot partnership, this transition is quite a marvel experience, and ultimately it makes sense. It makes sense because it gives us that kind of assurance, and this assurance is something that I believe is a big game changer in the future. And if you remove the possibility of a broken heart, right? You just remove the possibility of broken heart, right? You remove the possibility of a beating heart also. Instead, you invite something which is lifeless, a machine, nothing else, a machine. This means our social muscles wither because the AI never challenges our bad behaviors, and that's a big issue. That's a big problem. When you are free to do anything, any type of work, any type of behavior, any type of anything you can imagine, and there is no one to give you the solid argument that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, this is not right. It's a very, very big problem. Because a love robot is a polite servant, not more than that. But your spouse is a mirror. Your human partner is a mirror that shows you your own scars, your own vulnerabilities. But the love robots, they don't find any vulnerable side of you. They will never question you. They will never. It's good that they will never judge you and makes you stress-free. But at the same time, when they are not questioning you, it makes you absolutely kind of Superman. You can do anything. You can do any bad thing to some people, with some people, and that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable at all. And believe me, it will definitely be definitely acting as a biological hack to lower your blood pressure, because you are stress-free. Always feel very secure with your love robots. This type of mathematics, they are governed by mathematics, nothing else. This type of mathematics is really beautiful, but you cannot bleed for an algorithm. And we are moving toward a world of avoidant perfection, where we choose the safety of the wear over the danger of the touch. It is a clean, well-lighted place, right?
But it is very lonely at the end of the day. Without friction, how can you expect that you will progress? Isn't it? So think about it. Think about your AI companions, your love robots, your sex robots. There are pros and cons. There are a lot of technical things. There are a lot of many things that we should know before we proceed to build a relationship with our AI companions. And of course, there is attachment theory. I'll come back with more videos on it, and if you really like this type of video, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified. And of course, if you subscribe, it will be a great moment for me because it means a lot to me. And share with your friends who are also robot lovers, who are also AI lovers. So, see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, stay safe, and take care.